What is up, everybody? It is your boy Skywalker OG coming at you with some more Rise of Kingdoms content. I do apologize for how scratchy my voice sounds. I am currently getting over the flu. That's kind of why we've been MIA lately. But I wanted to get this video out because of the territory being the way it is and how it looks. I can actually explain some of the things that I wanted to talk about because I've been asked quite a bit about the alliance territory, how it really works, why does other territories take over, take priority, and a lot of my players have asked me that because they've been caught out, or they've almost been caught out, or they woke up or they're not under land and they thought they would be. Anyways, so let's go ahead and discuss that and talk about that. So, for example, before we had this SQ fort right here, we had a SQ16 flagged over around and up to the RCF, right? So, I had a SQ16 flag here, which took over this territory. Oop, don't let me. Oop. I had an SQ16 flag here, right? Which had this territory taken over. Well, AFK had placed a fort before this fort was here. The SQ16 fort was not here until yesterday. So AFK already had their fort placed after we had our SQ16 flag placed, okay? So people teleported on top of this territory because it was SQ16 due to the flag, and AFK only had this half. People teleported onto this territory here, and whenever G46, whatever the heck, came over and burnt this flag here, AFK's territory overlapped. Now, at that time, we did already have our SQ16 fort down before the flag burned. Now, a lot of the big question is, why did AFK's fort territory take over priority whenever the SQ16 flag went down when there is an SQ16 fort here? You would think, or some players thought, that the SQ16 fort would take the territory priority. Why did that not happen? Well, how the game's mechanic works is the alliance or the structure that gets built first takes priority. So, we had the flag here, yes, but we did not have the fort here when AFK built their fort. So, that flag does not save our footprint. It does not make a second layer of footprint or anything like that. All it does is takes over the footprint that it is, that one flag is. Now, they placed their fort, and then after their fort was done building, we placed our fort. So what does that mean? That means we had this footprint from the flag, but then under that footprint, AFK had their footprint. And then under that footprint, we had the SQ16 fort footprint because it was the third building to build. So once this flag went down, AFK's territory went ahead and overlapped. It goes in priority of whatever building was done first, guys. It does not go with if your land's connected and this and that. It doesn't matter. It goes with whatever building is built first. You can set down the SQ and AFK fort directly beside each other. Whichever building finishes first, that fort's territory will engulf the rest of the other fort's territory, at least as much as the actual fort's size is, because it finished first. Priority goes to the building that finishes first. It does not matter if it's a fort, a flag, or anything else. It goes to the alliance, the structure that finishes the build first. That's how the priority of territory works. Now, that was another question that I kept getting asked, and it was mainly like, why didn't we flag over this mountain, or why didn't we try to do this, or why didn't we mountain hop here in certain points? And we did try in multiple spots that the people were clicking to me, and I try to explain to players, look at this fort, look at the territory on this fort, and look how it's cut off. The reason why it's cut off like this is because the game doesn't tell you, but it's not just this like mountain range here, right? Your little, I'm not on my R4 account, sorry. Well, the little red lines, right? The width of it is not the only thing that affects structures. Apparently, from, according to VIP Sport, I've asked a while back because I've had this scenario happen. It has an altitude. The map has an actual altitude. How high these peaks of this mountain is will cut off your territory and affect your land. As you see, this peak of this mountain, you can tell by the sharp, crisp edge of the tops here. They are peaks. They are higher than this little flat land here. This little flat area. See how this is a little peak here, but this is all flat. So there is no altitude. That's why you have, or there's a lower altitude at this point. That's why you have a little nudge it, whatever you want to call it, out of territory there. And then of course the peaks start getting higher here and higher. And then of course this flag is able to connect because this peak starts going down a little bit. Now, obviously we can't tell how high these stupid peaks are, or what the altitude of this mountain range is, because Lilith does not tell us. But we do know that in fact it does have an effect on our territory. Kind of sucks that they don't, give us any kind of indication on how that works, but yeah, that's it. That's how that works. So another few problems that we had in this KVK, I guess I'll go ahead and point it out in this video, so maybe the people that see it don't have this issue. There's a few bugs to where SQ was connected. Let's say we were connected to this level 8 pass. SQ16 player rallied this level 8 pass, and for some ungodly reason, it gave it to an alliance inside of our coalition that was not connected to the pass, and we were not able to go through the pass. Because while your coalition does own the pass, if you're not connected, you, in fact, cannot use the pass. You can own it. You can go inside of it. Like, you can reinforce it. You cannot go through it. For example, we came into water camp earlier on in the KVK. We cut off their flags over here on the CBL and took them off this level 6 pass here. Now, in doing so, they weren't able to come into the Dark Altar. They can reinforce this pass, but they were not able to actually push into the Dark Altar, or the Altar of Darkness, because you cannot walk through a pass you are not connected to. You can own a pass, but you cannot walk through it. It is an ineffective pass. It cannot be actually used to, go through things. Alright, anyways, hopefully that helps you guys. It was 3 little quick tips. I can't talk for too long or my throat really hurts. Hopefully this cold goes away before this weekend, so I would really like to stream that 60 GT match. Those guys did very amazing this season. Really kudos to those guys. Hats off to them. Very good job, very good run, very aggressive team. We are back on playing our World of Warcraft account actually now. We did get our stuff back after like a year and a half, so we are going to be streaming our raids for World of Warcraft. If you do like that stuff, if you don't, that's fine. You don't have to watch it. Don't unsubscribe to the channel. We're still going to be doing plenty of Rise of Kingdoms content. We do have our KVK and 307 coming up. That will be live streamed. We did not live stream this one, guys, because I was doing a lot of the leading. I hope you do understand that. Drago did plenty of live streaming. You can see it all on his channel. I didn't feel right trying to live stream and lead. Next KVK, I'll probably do like a 15-20 minute delay on it, so I can live stream and lead. But as an over-under, I just didn't want to, show that this flag was, not reinforced properly, or this flag didn't have the garrison in it properly, or, I was just now about to place this flag. Anyways, that's the reason why we didn't do that. Hindsight being 2020, probably shouldn't have said I was going to. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Until next time, peace out.